Now, what in the Royal Caribbean is going on here? So I have a video clip, some footage I want to show all of you fine folk of a brawl that took place on board one of the largest cruise ships in the world by Royal Caribbean. And something that comes up that I've seen in the comment section many a time is that whenever something happens with a Royal Caribbean or a Norwegian, anything but a Carnival ship, there are a lot of people that chime into the mix that say it's not just Carnival. And on one end, they are 100% right. As many of you know, I have no shame in saying that I do make a lot of Carnival videos because they do provide entertainment. It could be that it's not just the fact that Carnival is, well, the main contributor to the content, but since they are popular in social media for, I guess you could call the dramatic, naturally they are seen more. However, I'm going to show you this clip as I do have the aftermath of the fight that took place. In this particular case, it's going to be an arrest.
Excuse me, I gotta film this. This is more entertaining than the comedy club.
So first of all, can I say that I appreciate the cameraman's dedication to the craft, getting the, what we like to call in the media world, the money shot. This man went out of his way and said, excuse me, I need to film this. Not that I want to, I need to. And you can see in the video here, there are two women and they appear to be, well, they're not children, right? Yet they are fighting in what is believed to be, at least according to the poster here, the kids' swimming area on what is believed to be allegedly Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas on the last night of their cruise. Now, as many of you know, I don't approve of fighting. I don't think there is a reason for it. There are a few exceptions to the rule. However, if people out there don't have the emotional intelligence to go ahead and say, hey, you know what, fighting just isn't a situation, it's not something that I should be doing, then it seems like they have bigger problems. By the way, if you look behind me, I am over here in Split, Croatia. My first time here in Croatia. Lauren and I are going to go do some discovering over downtown here in a little bit after I make this video. And also I'm enjoying my time on board Virgin Voyage's brand new cruise ship, Resilient Lady. Now typically, as most of us, if not all of us know, whenever there's some type of fights, a brawl, or any type of malarkey going on board a cruise ship, any craziness, it is usually what cruise line that we see. Carnival, and I don't think we can deny that fact. I do believe that it's not an isolated Carnival incident whenever there's something that's going on. I believe in theory that any cruise ship could have any type of fight or horseplay going on board the ship where somebody's breaking the rules, but Carnival is a very popular line, and when Carnival makes headlines, it definitely makes headlines all over the place. But looking at this at Royal Caribbean, I have seen plenty of fights on Royal Caribbean ships. Allegedly, there were 3 fights that took place on board Oasis of the Seas. I've seen fights with Norwegian as well, and you know, it can happen anywhere you go, no matter what cruise line you're sailing with. In fact, believe it or not, I almost got into a little scuffle myself right here on board Resilient Lady last week. There was a gentleman, I was talking to his girlfriend, which I didn't even know the situation. I was confused. Me, my friend JoJo, and Jeet, we were dancing, having a good time at the pajama party here on board, and there were some girls that came up, and they were like, oh, we heard you guys are YouTubers and content creators. I'm talking to the girl, and next thing I know, some dude brushes against me in a very aggressive way and is angry that I'm talking to his girl, right? So I'm sitting here mentioning, I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to talk to your girl. He wasn't trying to hear none of it. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to fight a man because his girlfriend came up and talked to me. We come to find out later on, he didn't know I was a content creator, and next thing you know, him and I were hanging out the rest of the cruise, having a beer, enjoying our time together. He just told me that he's a jealous boyfriend. You know the type, that whole situation. But my point is, you got a lot of people that are unhinged, and again, they lack the emotional intelligence to think logically, and this is why you see the situations that we see on board some cruise ships from time to time. At some point, you do have to wonder, what is the solution to this? How do we stop the fights? Because allegedly with this situation, it all ended with the woman resisting arrest. However, she was eventually placed into her room with security guarding the door, and I'm assuming she wasn't allowed out, and she will now, of course, be banned from Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, and rightfully so. A lot of people argue that in order to dissuade these kind of people that are violent and have no emotional intelligence from coming on board cruise ships, you just simply raise the price. If you guys look at Royal Caribbean's website, I'll tell you right now, those prices have definitely increased. There are many that are also saying that Carnival is also drastically increasing their prices. If I get proof of this, I'm probably gonna make a video talking about it, but I don't think that is a one-size-fits-all solution. However, I guess it could be a deterrent from people that are, let's say, spending thousands of dollars, because nobody wants to spend a ridiculous amount of money to basically pay to go fight. At least that's my logic around it, so it somewhat makes sense. Moral of the story here, I do not believe that traveling, especially on cruise ships, should be for the top 1% or, the Titanic-like people, of course, before the sinking, but people that actually have money. I believe that everybody should be able to travel because I believe travel is without a doubt the greatest teacher on planet Earth. But I'll leave it all up to you. What do you think is the solution to stop all of these fightings and brawls on board cruise ships? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, hit that like button on your way out. Go check out my other channel, Jay the Nomad, because I do have vlogs coming up as early as today. Well, Wi-Fi permitting, because Wi-Fi here has been I'm gonna go into town and find some connection. But either way, guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Every time. Make sure you guys say hey to Lauren in the comments.